So in this section, in this tutorial, we'll understand about Selenium introductions. So what is Selenium? So Selenium is a automation testing tool, as you already know. Okay, so Selenium is a automation testing tool. Okay, so if there are lots of automation testing tool available in the industry like JMeter, uh, Python, it's Selenium and LT. So there lots of automation testing tools are there. If you want to learn more about the automation testing tool, you can go to www.testinglpoint.com. There are lots of automation testing tools and manual testing tools are available there. Okay. So now we'll understand about the Selenium. So Selenium is an automation testing tool. So before going to Selenium, we will need to understand what is automation testing. So most of the applications nowadays are web based. Okay, so most of the applications nowadays are web based. So to testing all those web based application, which is a best in software industry, it is, though both have individual properties. Okay, so it is based for web testing. Okay, so as you know, automation testing is the most effective when we are going for the automation web testing. Okay, though both manual and automation testing has individual property, there are many advantages of automation testing over the manual testing. Okay, so we will discuss in this slide that all the advantages of the automation testing. First is less bug leakage in frequent regression testing. So there are two terms here you are seeing here. One is bug leakage and regression testing. So bug leakage is the list of bug which are missed from the testing team, but that will be found by your end user. Okay, so this is the bug leakage. Now what is the regression testing? To test all those applications overally before the build release. Okay, so these two you have understood right now. So if we implement automation testing, there will be bug leakage, less number of bug leakage, because we have already the script. Okay, we will just run all the script. No need to do all this manual testing every time. Okay, because of that, in the manual testing, what will happen, you may miss some scenarios in the regression testing. So in automation testing, that will not missed from the tester. Next is rapid feedback to developer by creating reports and logs. So from the automation testings, it is easy to create reports and logs so that developer can work on the bug. Okay, so whatever you are giving the reports and logs, so that will give clarity to the developer to work with that issues or bug. Okay, next is finding defects which may missed in manual testing. As I already told you, in regression testing you may missed some test scenarios or test cases, okay, in manual testing. But if you follow the automation testings, you need to run the scripts. Okay, so you will not miss all the scenarios. Already scenarios are maintained in your script. Okay. Next is better visualized report generations using automation framework. So there are lots of automation framework as there, like TestNG. Okay, there is TestNG, Okay, then you have JUnit. Okay, so like this you have lots of automation framework there. Okay, you have robot. Okay, so lots of automation framework are there to generate the reports. They are very easy in the automation framework. Okay, now we'll see what all are the tools for the automation testing. So as I already told you, there are lots of automation tools are available in the market. Okay, so why automation testing, why tools is required for the automation testing? As I already told you, you require some scripts to run. Okay, for this you need some tools to write those scripts. Okay, so for that you need a tools. One tool is Selenium. Okay, it is very popular Selenium tools. Then it is a testcraft. Another tool is lipwork. Then test architect, Hyper, and there is Parasoft Selenium. So all these are tools for automation testing. So out of this, Selenium is very popular. Okay, Selenium is very popular, and it is open source. You do not need to give any rupees to work on this Selenium tools. Okay, so what is Selenium? As I already told you, Selenium is a automation testing tool. Okay, and it is an open source automation tool. You don't need to pay anything to work on this Selenium. Next, this is widely used in current software industry because it is very popular and open source, and it has lots of features available. Okay, so that's why it is widely used in the current software industry. Okay, it can support multiple platform like Java, Python, C#, Ruby, Perl, JavaScript. So all these languages you can write or you can work with the Selenium for the automation testing. Okay, next is it supports also multiple browsers like Chrome, Firefox. Okay, it is a Firefox and Safari, so etc. Okay, so all these browsers supports the Selenium. Okay, now also lots of environment also it supports like Windows, Mac, Linux. Okay, so it has lots of advantages to work with Selenium. So Selenium is an automation testing tool. It is a open source and it has facility to support multiple platform like Java, Python, C#, Ruby, Perl, JavaScript. It has support for browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari. Also for multiple environments like Windows, Mac and Linux. Let's understand in a graphical way. Okay, and manage yes, it is good. Let me open. Okay, so here let's say I write here it is the Selenium. So just understand. Okay, so what is okay, so it is a Selenium. Okay, so it has some advantages. What are advantages I'll discuss here. First, it has support open source. Okay, it has open source. Okay, then what is another? Another is it has multiple platform. Okay, let's see here, platform. Okay, so understand this with a graphical representation so that you will not forget in later section. Okay, so it will just keep a blueprint of in your mind. Okay, the platform, then environment. Okay, then we have another is, what is that? It is browsers, multiple browsers. Okay, so platform, what all are platform are there? First is Java, next second is our Python. Okay, Python, next is C#. Okay, so another platform which is support is Ruby. Another platforms which is support is PHP. Another support is another support is Perl. Okay, another support is JavaScript. Okay, so all these platform supports the Selenium. Okay, all these platform. Now what all are the environment it is support? It support, here mention Windows. Okay, then Linux. Okay, Mac. So all these environment it support. Okay, and what are the browsers it will available? It has, okay, let me write here. First is Chrome. Okay, then it's Firefox, then it is Safari. There are lots of browser it supports. One is Opera. Okay, so all these browsers also it can support. So if you understand this diagram in a clear manner, then you will not forget what are the advantages of the Selenium. Okay, so now also we have some components of Selenium. Okay, we'll understand another diagram with what is the components of Selenium. Okay, there are lots of components of Selenium. Okay, size, let me decrease the size. Okay, there are lots of components, not the lots, there are basically 4 components in the Selenium. Okay, first is Selenium ID. Okay, then is Here it's Selenium RC. Okay, then Selenium web driver. Last one is Selenium grid. So all these are the components of the Selenium. So what all are the like if something asks you what are the components of Selenium, so you can answer this thing. First thing is it's a Selenium ID. Okay, next it is a Selenium RC, next is the Selenium web driver, next is the Selenium grid. Okay, so these are the four components of the Selenium. So in the next section we'll discuss about what is ID, what is RC, what is web driver, what is Selenium grid. So all these things we'll discuss in the individual tutorials. If you want to learn more about Selenium automation testing tool, then you can go to www.testinglpoint.com. Go to this website, and there are lots of testing tools. Tutorials are available like Selenium with Java, Selenium with Python, Cucumber, LT, and JMeter's. Also, addition to that, you can have quiz. You can give the quiz here, and there are lots of interview questions are available here. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. There are lots of tutorials will be uploaded soon. Just subscribe to my channel, like and share. If you have any questions on this videos tutorial, then you can put your questions on the comment section. I'll give you the answers in the next tutorials. Thank you, guys.